I'm Cardin.
Welcome back to Viclish Food, and today we're doing one of my favorites, boba. Our staff actually went out to these boba shops. We don't know which ones, but they went there and bought their signature drinks on their menus and brought them back for us to try.
But which one is the best? We're gonna find out today.
Cardin, fun fact. My first job was at a boba shop up in Sacramento.
Yeah?
Yep. Those were some fun times, and I'm telling you this right now, it has evolved over the years.
Of course. Before, I remember boba shop, they used to use a lot of powder stuff. But now people expected more.
Fresh?
More competition, yes. So tea has to be freshly brewed. Otherwise, it is not good. According to me anyway.
So, are we judging our sweetness today, Cardin?
No. If you didn't know, you can go to any boba shop and you can request 10%, 30%, 50%, or 100% on the sweetness level of your drink.
All right, Cardin, cheers to our first boba drink. Are we using straws?
Sure. That's how you get the boba, right?
Yep.
So where did boba come from, do you know?
I love chewing on the boba balls. Boba, I think it originated from Taiwan in the early 80s. They're also known as bubble milk tea or tapioca milk tea. And then the word boba just picked up as the years got on. Boba in Taiwan is slang for women's bodies.
This one I taste almond.
Almond? Oh, it's almond milk tea. Oh, it's really good. I've never seen yellow bobas. I only know the black ones and the mini pearls, in sizes.
There are different type of boba, but this I think they're using different type of sugar to make that color.
What makes a boba perfect, in your opinion?
It has to be freshly brewed, enough milk to neutralize the tartness of the tea. So that's what the purpose of the milk is for.
How about the boba tapioca balls itself?
It has to be chewy. It has to be semi-sweet, but not sweet enough that it takes the center stage.
I know if you let it sit around for too long, it hardens, and I don't like that.
Actually, this is pretty good. So the tea on this one is really fresh.
I like it a lot.
And the boba is also just right. It looks like matcha.
It is matcha. I'm a big fan of matcha. Are you?
Depends. In a tea, yes, conventional tea with boiling water. When I drink a milk tea, the cardinal sin is not to have powdery stuff. And matcha tea tend to be a little bit powdery. So I'm not a fan of matcha tea.
Well, I like matcha, and it takes a certain skill to actually make matcha tea.
Actually, it is not bad.
I do what I want. Pardon, don't even. Ooh, it has a cream on top, right? Or foam?
It looks like some kind of sea salt foam.
It smells like coffee.
It is coffee.
Oh, I love coffee.
So, I taste more coffee than tea in here.
Well, it is the best drink at their shop. So whichever shop this is what they're known for, or their best-selling drink, and I love it.
You know, I'm surprised that all these bobas that we've been eating so far have exceeded my expectation. It is not hard at all. And it's been sitting here for about, what, a good 30 minutes? I think over the years, all these boba shops have improved a lot. on the boba, because back in the days I remember when we used to drink the boba, it was like rock hard solid.
Well, I think the mistake is because when we tend to buy it to go, we let it sit around for a couple of hours that by the time we consume it, the boba has hardened and has lost their firmness and their chewiness. Ooh, I see green bobas. It looks like special bobas that you see in like Japanese anime. Like you take one of these boba, you have like superpowers. There's grass jelly in here too, yeah? It looks like a fruit tea.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a fruit tea? It's too sweet for me.
I think the fruit is kind of overpowering the drink a little bit. It kind of have an aftertaste.
Even the boba tastes fruity.
It's alright.
But I like the grass jelly though. I grew up with grass jelly drinks. This looks like number 2 almost. Similar, yeah?
Yeah, very similar to number 2. Tastes similar to number 2.
Okay, I like the chewiness of the boba, but it lacks flavor. I feel like it's too bland.
You're right.
Right? I feel like even the tea itself is bland.
I think the boba, during the making process, you're supposed to soak it in sugar or syrup, and I don't think they've done this long enough. Alright, so we have decided here, without knowing what each other's thinking, our least to the most favorite.
So these were the polls that you put out on social media that you felt were the best boba here, and our staff went out to these boba shops and picked out their signature drinks for us to try.
So our staff literally walked in there and said, hey, give us your most popular drink, the one that your customer want the most. So that's what we go by.
What? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I love almond milk tea. That's almond. That's a dead ringer for almond. Okay, I chose fly because I'm not a big fruit tea drinker. I like tea in its purest form, you know, no syrup or none of that. I like if it's oolong tea, just stick to oolong tea, you add your milk tea and all that good stuff.
Fair enough. I choose number 1 because it tastes kind of too milky for me.
But I like the milk.
Not for me.
No?
Because when I want a milk tea, I want the milk just to enhance the tea, not the tea enhance the milk. You know what I mean? Just like you getting your coffee and you want cream in your coffee, not coffee in your cream. Point of preference. I don't like the fruit that much because it kind of take over the tea. So
Okay.
if I want a fruity drink, you might like it, but not for me.
I chose 2. I felt it was too bland. I would say yay for like yellow bulbas. It's unique, but it's not something I would order.
Number 3.
Why 3?
Because it's just the powdery. To me, that is like the cardinal sin of boba drinks. I mean, it just reminds me of the old days of cheap boba.
But are you a matcha fan in general?
I am, but I like that in
Pure form.
pure form.
Okay, so not in milk tea.
But like I said, it's a personal preference. I don't like my milk tea to be powdery. That to me is a no-go.
I chose 6. 6 boba was too bland, no flavor. I mean, it was just you're just purely eating the boba for texture. Flavorful, a little too sweet on my end. It was not that great, but it's not that bad either.
The boba was bland, like you said, but the tea wasn't bad. I mean, it's better than some of these. I like it.
I chose 1. I like almond milk tea in general. Like almond milk tea is kind of like my go-to milk tea if I can't decide. Like this could be at any boba shop. If I can't decide if they have almond milk tea on their menu, I will order almond milk tea. And it's really good. I mean, the boba is good. Chewy, has the right firmness to it. It's sweet, and the almond milk tea is just right for me.
Okay, so number 6 would have ranked maybe a little bit higher if the boba was a little better.
Yes, if the boba was better, yes, I would have ranked it higher. Actually, to be honest, I'm conflicted between 4 and 3. But they're both so unique. Because I love coffee. Like, I'm a coffee snob. I love coffee in general. If you would have put like 10 drinks up here and one of them was coffee, coffee will always win.
I gave number 4 and ranked number 2 because even though it tastes really good, but if I really want coffee, I'm gonna go get Cafe Sadat.
Like, I would put this up with other coffee drinks.
Yes. So against other drinks, kind of an unfair advantage because I'm a coffee drinker. So this one would have ranked high regardless. But then again, it didn't get number 1 because if it was a milk tea, then I would get something else. But if it was a coffee, I would get something else.
But apparently this was their signature best-selling drink at their shop.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it tastes good, but it's too weak for me as a coffee. So that's why I didn't get number 1.
I love matcha. I like my matcha. It tastes good. Have matcha with everything.
This take the best spot for me because it is really strong. You can taste the tea in it. Because when you say a milk tea, I like a lot of tea with a little bit of milk.
Man, you might as well just serve yourself tea.
But you know, tea by itself, it has this little bitterness, a little tart, right? So the milk tea, the reason why people put milk in the tea is basically just to mellow it out a little bit. Same thing with coffee. You put milk inside coffee just to mellow out that little bitterness.
Actually, before we even reveal, do you know what the 6 that could be up here?
When I was reading on the poll, I saw share tea, ding tea.
I saw Gongcha.
Yeah.
7 Leaves. Almond House. Like, there were a lot.
There were a lot, yes. I mean, the industry has evolved so much and you have so many competition now. So we only base on the most 6 popular one, unless the staff pull a stunt somewhere in here.
Is there a Viglish food boba
the
tea?
original tea in here? We don't know. They've done it before.
Our staff likes to play pranks on us.
Alright, so let's review. Number 1.
Number 1. What do you think number 1 is?
I don't know.
Almond House. I knew it. I like that place. I get this either cold or hot, actually.
Number 2 is
Ding tea. Ding
That's
ding ding.
my favorite.
You like ding tea?
Yes. So I guess ding tea didn't fail me.
Number 3.
Matcha milk tea from Milkbox.
I was hoping I get this one actually. This is my personal favorite milk tea boba shop. Let's see what number 4 is. I have a feeling that's 7 Leaves, but I don't know.
House coffee 7 Leaves, no wonder.
But you know, I think like 7 Leaves coffee or their house coffee should be an episode all on their own because
I agree. Because remember when I said that the coffee was a little weak?
yes.
When I go to 7 Leaves, I ordered this drinks with an extra 5 shots.
5 is
Tasty.
tasty.
Booty shaker.
This is their
I ain't shaking no booty after drinking that.
wait. This is their best seller, dude. I get the what's the peach me sweetie? Peach me sweetie. Is that tasty? Yeah, I thought that would be the most popular one. The PMS one.
Hey, this is according to the staff at the boba shop.
Which tasty do you guys go to? Okay, I'm not too crazy about the booty shaker. I'm not shaking anything here.
Okay, number 6 is
Gongcha milk foam green tea.
not bad. So Gongcha, I think they would have almost head-to-head it with Ding Tea if the tea is a little bit stronger and the boba a little bit more flavorful.
To be honest, Gongcha and Ding Tea are the 2 boba shops I'm least familiar with.
Really?
I mean, yeah, they're very popular, but it's not something I would say, oh, I want to go to Ding Tea or I want to go to Gongcha to get their drinks because I don't know anything about their menu, to be honest.
These 2, the Gongcha and the Ding Tea, are making very strong coming up because they are having franchising everywhere. I know for a fact that Ding Tea is having almost one in every single city now, and they're expanding every day.
Really?
Yeah. So this is gonna get more and more popular. I mean, Gongcha also it's increasing in popularity too. But Seven Leaves, I would say, is the most solid.
Solid?
Yeah.
Their menu is very small. Each one is very unique. But
Number 3, we met him in person.
Yes, we have met him in person. I love his menu is also very small as well. This one is outside the Little Saigon area. They're located in Tustin. And their menu is also very unique. You should definitely go try that place as well. I love their matcha. They also have a very unique milk tea as well. I think it's the Earl Grey milk tea. Very distinct Earl Grey tea flavor, if you like the tea more than the milk.
So out of all of these, this one is the earliest. Tasty. They were pretty much the original. I would say among the pioneer of the boba tea industry. They had this about 20 years ago.
That's true.
They have been around for a very, very long time. Well, that's it for us today. Like I said, these are based on our preference only. You might like certain things, you might agree, but according to us, in Village Food here, that is our final verdict.
Thank you so much for watching our show. Now, if you have any suggestions on what we should try next, please comment below.
Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.